Good morning. Verse 12 here in Matthew 7, it comes after verse 11. No, I'm only kidding. It does, but that's not exactly a revelation. It comes on the heels of this section about prayer and about seeking God. So I want to put it in its context. So he's talked about how God will give you good gifts. The implications are God is generous, God's wise, and he's going to be loving and kind to you and responding to you as you seek him. Verse 12 says, so whatever you wish that others would do to you, do also to them, for this is the law and the prophets. What do we call this? The golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do to you. So whatever you wish that others would do to you, do also to them, for this is the law and the prophets. Why put it here? Why does Jesus move in this from prayer to this statement? Let me give you a thought. When we don't get what we want, or when our prayer life doesn't work how we'd like it, or God isn't working how we'd like him to work, what do? We move toward manipulation. We act in a way towards others that we would not like others to act toward us, but we're trying to move the meter in their lives. The golden rule is basically the anti-manipulation rule, that you will not act to others in a way that you would yourself would not want to be acted toward. Dietrich Bonhoeffer, in his classic book on church community called Life Together, talks about what he calls human love, and he's speaking here about where we act towards another, but it's actually not love. It's not for their benefit or in their best interest or God's best interest. It's kind of in our own. He says human love is directed to the other person for his own sake. Spiritual love loves him for Christ's sake. Therefore, human love seeks direct contact with the other person. It loves him not as a free person, but as one whom it binds to itself. Manipulation. I'm going to get you to do what I want you to do. It wants to gain, to capture by every means. It uses force. It desires to be irresistible, Bonhoeffer says, to rule. So what kind of person chooses manipulation over prayer? Let me list you 4 tenets of that kind of person. First, it's someone who believes that others do not possess the same dignity that we do. If you don't believe that others have the same dignity that you do, you will try to manipulate them rather than allow God to move. Right? Secondly, it's someone who believes that they can get the job done better without God. They got to do it themselves. They got to move and manipulate. Third, it's someone who believes that they can act in ways that don't fit with the kingdom to gain a result that does. You want an end, and you think you can use any means to get there. The end, that good end is justifying that manipulative means. Fourth, it's someone who's replaced God's goal with their own. Maybe they got the wrong ends. See, you got to have the right ends, the right means, and you've got to want all of that at God's pace, trusting him. Otherwise, you'll be a manipulator because you will use people as widgets to get what you want, and that is antithetical to the golden rule. So, today, forsake manipulation for trust and love, operating in another's best interest. May the Lord bless you.